safe.
We got 13 minutes of Resident Evil 3 gameplay footage today. I'm gonna quickly throw some news and some cool gameplay details at you. Some of these details are apparent from the gameplay alone, and others were reported on by various game journalists who played the game at hands-on events. Item crates exist in Raccoon City using the same assets as item crates from RE7. Breaking these open will reveal some kind of item. I'm curious as to why they'd have crates instead of just the item itself laying around, and one possibility is that, at least on hardcore difficulty, item placement in crates may be randomized. In RE7, playing on Madhouse causes a level of randomization among all the items that spawn whenever Ethan broke open a crate. We might see that again here. We also see explosive barrels, which make a return from RE3 Original back on the PS1. RE3 Original had two buttons for aiming your weapon: aim enemy and aim object. Since we have a fluid, standardized third-person combat system nowadays, this abstraction is much less distinct and much less necessary. So if you see something that seems shootable, go ahead and shoot it. The amount of zombies Jill will face in Raccoon City is quite high compared to the lower key nature of the RPD in RE2 Remake, so crowd controlling enemies using the environment will help us a lot. There are also electrical boxes or generators around. Shooting one of these causes an AoE, but it's a stun, which lets you run by enemies. This stun, in fact, lasts so long that Jill can get pulled into a grab, the entire animation can play out, and she can still run past the enemies, which will be convulsing from the stun. Speaking of getting pulled into grabs, your knife has no durability meter in this game, but you can't use it as a defense item either. Instead, Jill has two evade moves: Quickstep, which is easy to do, and Perfect Dodge, which is hard to do. Quickstep lets you dash in any direction, which we've seen before, and Perfect Dodge is what happens if you time your evade perfectly. Jill will roll instead of dash, your screen will get an adrenaline blur on it, and she seems to lock onto enemy heads for a counterattack. This is a good move for letting you quickly turn an enemy's lunge or strike against them. It's also good for evading enemies as you run from Nemesis. Nemesis has a lot of tools in this game, all centered around pursuit. His ability to chase you down is kinda nuts. First of all, his average run speed is actually faster than Jill's. So if you were the kind of player who felt very safe against the T-103 Tyrant in RE2, since you knew you could always just run away from him and he'd never catch you unless you made a mistake, you need to adapt. Nemesis will punch you in the back of the head when he can get to you. The Tentacle Grab we've seen from before is a gap closer, and it's hard to quickstep, but not impossible. Even when he does it from off screen, like here, you do see enough of an animation to react to if you're ready for it. If you do get pulled onto the ground though, you can wake up roll in a direction of your choosing, or you can just get up normally. Nemesis has another crazy chase option, his leap. If he can see which direction you're running in, he can leap in front of you from off screen and cut off your escape, necessitating fast reactions to his pressure. This is not a scripted event, we see him do it multiple times in normal gameplay. So this is an option he can just throw out there and put on the screen whenever he wants. Drain Deimos were shown off. They're not terribly threatening overall, but they can inflict a status ailment or condition on you, wherein they actually lay insects in Jill's stomach. You can dispel this by eating an herb. The Hunter Gamma was shown off as well in the sewers. Some of us previously thought this was Gravedigger, but it's not. You can see its more frog-like qualities in the actual footage when you watch it. If you let Hunter Gamma land a grab on you, you're dead. It's a one-shot kill on the player. So as Mr. Miyagi says, best way to avoid getting eaten? No be there. The footage also showed a boss fight against Nemesis, but since that's non-standard gameplay and some players might wish to keep this a surprise, I leave the choice of whether you want to watch the full video to you. It's in the description. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.